morning, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action between Mike Tyson and Iron Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson so attentive when it comes to this moment here. This is where everything he's done, all the hard work he's put in, comes down to one singular moment of concentration. Tyson's approaching the ring now, and this ring walk can tell you so much. Look at the focus on his face. Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. We always like setting up these broadcasts, Teddy, and giving viewers a chance to key in on one thing, what to look for in your fight plan. This fight plan, to you, comes down to his ability to do what he's trained to do recently, and that's throw the hook to the body.
Yeah, exactly, Joe. And it also comes down to the kind of person he is. You know, he's not afraid to roll his sleeves up, you know, and just go to work. You know, be there for a good day's work. And that's part of the temperament, the mentality of a body puncher.
Tyson's right hand scores well that time. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Mike Tyson.
Watch the hook!
That right hand over the top lands flush. Missed the target with that hook. Two guys with bad intentions now facing each other here.
You know, the old-timers would say it's harder to miss these guys than it is to hit them.
Zones in on that overhand right. And now he's targeting upstairs. Mike Tyson blocking that punch. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Boxing 101, jab followed by the straight. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisp, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Tyson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Tyson's probably sitting back right now saying, hey, I got everything figured out. Coming off of a sensational round you just saw, he was able to do some serious damage to his opponent.
Yeah, you know what really did it was that left hook to the liver, that body shot. You know, that's like going into a restaurant, you get a stain on your jacket, you know, and the stain just doesn't come out. You know, you go to your cleaners, it's still there. Those body shots, they don't come out. They stay with you round after round, and they keep doing damage. They keep paying off for you. He's got the benefit of that body work going for him.
Good, solid shots with the combo downstairs. Tyson's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Oh, and there you go. That's a heck of a stunner right there. Down he goes. Mike Tyson rises up after going down here today. Tyson's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Good job on the two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Fires right back at him. Tyson's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. How about that left hand? He scored well after being hit himself. Off to the side. He got caught by that right hand. He never saw it coming. Solid. Unable to handle that combination. He is down on the canvas.
Get up! 5! Get up! Get up!
Tyson's able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Little volume punching to the body there. Tyson's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well.
Lean to the side. Boom. Count. You gotta fight. You gotta one more.
As we start a new round, Teddy, this seems basically hopeless for him. He's been knocked down numerous times tonight.
Well, you never know. I mean, you go back to the 1980 Olympics, and of course, you have that great call, do you believe in miracles? But only think, nobody was punching that hockey team in the face.
Unable to make an impact there by Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson digs deep with a big uppercut. What is the formula for potentially defeating a prime Mike Tyson?
Stand up to him. Same formula when you were a kid and you were in the schoolyard with that bully. When he goes after you, don't run away from him. Stand right up to him. Do not submit. He cannot deal with resistance. He cannot deal with somebody saying, okay, I'm going to actually make you fight.
Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. Tyson's punch is far off the target. Little head knocking with that right hand. Mike Tyson's just searching for an answer here, but you can see that he is battered and damaged, and this could be over soon.
And he's an offensive fighter, always been an offensive fighter, always been confident, always been tough, always been the kind of mindset you want in a fighter. Right now, that's betraying him because he's never been a guy who's had to survive. And right now, he needs those instincts that have never been developed.
Comes right back with some offense of his own. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. A clean, crisp right hand by Mike Tyson. Tyson's left working well that time.
Get that hand moving.
And that does it for this round.
That is it. That's it. I need another round like that. Just like that, all right? Doing good. Keep it up.
Don't fight this fight. Jab and move. Don't look for just big punches, okay? Use your speed. Double up your punches. I want to see combos.
Tyson's up around here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished themselves to any great amount so far.
There you go.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Boy, sharp 2-punch combination by Mike Tyson. A well-placed overhand right. Good combination to the body. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Tyson's doing really well on the outside. Halfway through round number 4. Look at that combination by Mike Tyson. Tyson's on the receiving end of a hook. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that. Big shot comes crashing home. Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Tyson's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you'd give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
End of that round, and the knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, the fighter who was floored, how do you treat him? Do you go soft on him when he comes back, or do you get right in his face? What's the way to approach it?
You have to know your fighter. You have to know the temperament of your fighter. Some guys, you know, they just kind of crawl up into a ball, and they don't come out of it if you get too strong with them. Other guys, they react well to that. So you got to know what he reacts to, first of all. And the most important thing, you have to get information. Why did he get dropped? You had your right hand down, you got hit the hook. Get your right hand up. You'll be okay.
Move! A good two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Good right hand. Tyson's going out there after just being knocked down in the last round. If you're standing opposite him, what's the mentality? What's the strategy here?
Well, you want to go after him, but you don't want to walk into a trap either. You want to kind of size him up a little bit. You want to see if he looks like he's okay, but at the same time, keep in your mind that he might be trying to con you. You know you hurt him, so put that pressure on, but do it smart.
You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut? Look at that. Great work there. Halfway into round number 5 here. Mike Tyson with a big right hand. Good step back counter punch there. Well placed, straight right hand. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Mike Tyson. And banging away he goes. Well, we've seen Mike Tyson in a spot like this before. Remember, he once rose up off the canvas against Buster Douglas, only to be floored again. Can he do it here?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Tyson's showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down. Blocks away that headshot. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Mike Tyson turns that hook in well. Round comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner of the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for a positive. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before, you've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, see, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
So the second half of this fight has now arrived. Now his opponent got away from that uppercut. Tyson's landed a good, solid combination. Solid straight right hand. See, that's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Mike Tyson. Up top with the right hand. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Tyson's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
He missed with that headshot. Mike Tyson's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that three-punch combo?
Keep that head moving.
He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Tyson's doing well here with that two-punch combination. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. That's an impactful right hand by Mike Tyson. Very accurate with the double jab.
Keep doing what you're doing.
This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Mike Tyson. He missed that uppercut.
Let's see some defense.
Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Well-placed counter punch by Mike Tyson. Tyson's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Boy, unable to get away from those punches. Tyson's punch didn't come close. Good return fire that time. Tyson's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Big shot he just scored with. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The ref stops the fight. Mike Tyson's a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, Mike Tyson!
Mike Tyson's power that we saw throughout the night, building a lead on your scorecard, now ends the night with a knockout victory.
And it begins the next night, the next dawn, the dawn of the new beginning. More money. Knockouts bring money.
Good, enjoyable, entertaining fight it was. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.